this off. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run play action. Got a man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run.
He's going for a big play downfield. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's call it.
They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Under fire. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
The Longhorns have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Turning it on. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
And the Longhorns back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Out of the gun to give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Man, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Under fire. Firing to the right, complete. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Longhorns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Quick pass on the jet motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll run the option. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be 4th down.
That's a big missed opportunity by the defense there, guys. If he's able to make that interception, all of a sudden, their offense is back on the field. But now, because he dropped it, it's still 4th down. And, of course, they're in field goal.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Texas! Quick strike through the air for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Steps away. Throws to the tight end. On target over the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped them pick up that first.
Looking for a big play. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Vols want to pick up the tempo. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lets it fly. Intercepted deep in his own end. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Zings it complete to the right. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Riley. Still on his feet at the 40. Still on his feet at the 45. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Caught behind the line. It's Riley. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy.
Breaks into the open. Got some room entered to the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They're already in great field goal position here, David. The question is, how aggressive do they get?
Full throttle. Be aggressive. Try to get the touchdown here, man. Such great starting field position.
It's just going to take one play, right? They've got the weapons outside. Give a guy an opportunity to make a play in the end zone. Think about the momentum change that would create.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. He's got the tight end. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Tight end finds a soft spot. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Second down, he'll throw it. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Texas! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Set to advance on the football.
They'll grab the squib kick just inside the 20. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. He's going to let one go back to the middle. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. The Longhorns will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. The short hands, it's ball. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line.
Second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. Find some fresh air. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's a ball. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Unleashes one deep. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Wants to throw again. grabbed in the backfield. It's Davison. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Pressure coming. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. And the Vols will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll send the back in motion. The snap sets up the throw. Got it behind the line. It's Davison. Touchdown, Volunteers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. They're setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he got the ball.
The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Riley. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the 1st down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive,
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Got room on the return. Returns it down to the 35-yard line as they cash in on the opportunity to force a turnover.
it doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. That's caught. It's Riley. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.